Okay, we're here with ticket 8925. Let's have a look. We know it's a LeBlanc. And let's just start with our top joint here, LeBlanc LX. So, first thing I'm feeling a little bit sticky on our Trill keys. We've got some black synthetic pads in here. That's nice. These things are pretty bomb-proof, those pads. A lot of detritus and grime kind of built up around the tone hole, the ring key here in our AD key, and a bit of verdigris and grime built up on the G sharp as well, but nothing out of the ordinary. Mechanically it's feeling fine. I'm not feeling any binding or resistance. The main kind of issue with this joint here is it needs a clean. Maybe this AG sharp is slightly over regulated. There's a tiny bit of play. We'll see how that feels after it's cleaned. So I'm fairly happy with this top joint. A little bit of plating missing, that's just worn away on the G sharp there. But nothing too untoward to do with a good clean. Okay, that's our top joint. Our bottom joint, how are we looking? Much the same. Mechanically it feels okay. This is quite fun for me to see. This is quite a different design actually. All the angles of the keywork and the arms are different to what you'd see on a more modern instrument. I'm just having a look at the C sharp lever here. They've really thought this through. This is a fantastic design. Yeah, this is fantastic. So the C sharp here is rounded. The bottom of the lever arm is rounded, so it's got a really nice throw onto the key. And I'm pretty sure I can see under there just a little plastic nub to reduce friction, and it just feels quite nice actually. We've got the same black synthetic pads all over this instrument. I'm not sure if they were original or if they've been repadded at some stage. And the same grime and debris built up. Mechanically, I'm not worried. It feels quite good. The inside of the bore, I'm just trying to get this under some light here. How does the bore look down there? Quite dry, so we're going to really flood this with some bore oil and let it sit, I think, for a day or two so it can just soak up as much as it can. The bell feels to be in good nick, and the barrel is similar. The rings are nice and tight here. No signs of damage or cracking, nor on the barrel. So this will be a pretty straightforward service. We'll give this mouthpiece a good scrub, and we might end up replacing the cushion there. A B1, these are fantastic. And we'll just give the case a bit of a spritz as well. So that's the assessment of this one, 8925, and we should have this ready to go before too long. Here's our top joint with all the keywork removed, and this will clean up very nicely, I think. All the tone holes look nice and clean on the face, so there's no chips or damages. We're very happy about that. Let's move on to our bottom joint next. Okay, this is the bottom joint's now apart. Here's the key that the C sharp lever on that I'm so jazzed about. It's got a little, I actually can't tell yet until it's cleaned whether it's plastic or not, with this little nubbin here to reduce friction on the throw of the key itself. Here is the body, and yeah, much like the top joint, just needs a clean. We're going to really get some oil into it. Oh look, there's a little a mite on here that's just showing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right here, just at the tip of my screwdriver, there's a little mite crawling along. So luckily we've got these synthetic pads. These guys, if that's what I think it is, these guys love to eat the old style pads with the goldsmith skin on them. These synthetic ones seem to be quite resistant, so I'm glad I saw that. We're gonna take everything out of the case and really give it a good deep clean to make sure none of those guys are gonna make it their home. So this joint will go, the bottom joint will go into both the top and bottom joints will go to the cleaning room, and we're going to just hand clean clean all of this keywork here to get rid of as much of this verdigris and grime as possible. Okay, here we are with the top joint and ticket 8925. The top joint's been cleaned. We've got some oil soaking in still on the outside and in the bore. All the keywork has been cleaned, so we've put some elbow grease into brushing off lots of the detritus and verdigris there, and we've cleaned the face of the pads. So this is going to come back together now. Let's do that. Okay, and here is the mouthpiece. After having been cleaned, I've put a new clear cushion on here, and much cleaner than it was before. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a play test and work out any regulation or seating issues. Okay, so I've just been assembling the instrument, and before we even get to play testing it, we've run into another issue, which is this. Have a look at this. I don't know if you can see that cork here is moving with the barrel, and it wants to come straight off. So if I can get the barrel on in one piece, no, it won't go on. The cork's moving too much. So we're going to change this cork, and then we'll give it a play test. Okay, here we go with ticket 8925, and we've got our new cork under the barrel here. There it is. We leave it just a fraction tight because it will compress over time. And I've taken care of some regulation issues. The bridge was a bit under-regulated, so now that long B flat's working nicely, and also the D over the above the second brake. AG sharp feels really good. Our EB is now really good. So here's what it sounds like.